Hey guys, it is Wednesday. It is Ask Me Wiley Wednesday. As you can see from my post, I gave you guys a head up. I gave you guys a heads up on what my Ask Me Wiley Wednesday video is going to be about, and it's all about yours truly. For those of you who just started to follow me and like my page and look at my statuses and share my videos, number one, thank you and welcome. And for those of you who have been following me for the last 4 or 5 years, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for your comments, your likes, your shares, your inbox messages, because I get a lot of messages behind the scenes as well as emails. So today I just want to reintroduce myself. I have my little notes over here so I won't forget a darn thing. I want to make sure I cover everything. Now, last week, a friend of mine, and I've known him for years, he literally asked me, "What do you do?" And I was like, why would he ask me that? That's what I was thinking, but I didn't say it. But I was like, why would he ask me that when he knows I'm an author? You guys know I'm an author. For those of you who are new, here's my book. I'm always talking about it. I'm always marketing it. And I was just like, why would he ask me that? He knows I'm an author and, a speaker and whatnot. So I took a look at my business card because I was leaving some business cards in his office. And I took a look at my business card. And what my business card says is B. Wiley, author, speaker, relationship coach. Well, I want to definitely say and clarify a few things based on how I help people daily, publicly, a lot privately, a lot behind the scenes. And I can understand people don't want their business out in the streets. And a lot of people do come to me behind the scenes and they want my knowledge and they want my insight. And I will say, because most of my followers are men, that's typically who reaches out to me are men. I would definitely consider myself to be a mentor. And I've literally been referenced. Someone has called me their mentor before. I'm definitely an author, so that's obvious. And I also want to change the title. I don't go by relationship coach anymore. I go by communications coach, and I want to break those things down. I mentor children and adults, and I've been doing so over the last 5 years. And I'm looking at my notes, guys, because I want to make sure I cover everything. So I have been mentoring children and adults over the last 5 years. I'm currently working on a children's book, and I'm excited about this because it's going to be directly towards babies, preteens, teens, young adults to older adults. And the goal of it will be all about affirmations. I feel like if we plant those seeds in our children at a young age and we lift them up and they have words and books and videos they can look at each and every day to lift them up from the moment that they can read, imagine who they can become. If you had a book to read, or if you had a video to watch, or a list of affirmations to say to yourself every day from the moment you could read until now, imagine where you would be. Imagine how much confidence you would have. Imagine what the sky would be, what you would believe in, because a lot of us when we were younger, we don't believe in ourselves due to our surroundings, our upbringing, not having enough money, being poor, whatever the case may be, not being educated, whatever. However, I think that this children's book that I'm coming up with is going to help the youth and help the community. And I also want to make a book, children's book, that is, and I want to start with the children because that's what's most important, with a book of manifestations. I want everyone to understand, because you know how I be manifesting things. The last thing I manifested was $1,000. I got a check for $1,000. I didn't work for it. I didn't ask for it. It appeared. I had been walking around with $1,000 check from the universe in my wallet, and then like 6 months later, I got that $1,000. I want everybody to understand that you can manifest any kind of life you want, good or bad. And I also want to do that for the children and let them know early on that they can have the life that they want to live. Now let's get to the fact that I'm an author. Y'all know that I'm an author. Here's my book. Hello, my name is Single, Ready to Mingle. And it's not like I'm just trying to sell you my book just because I can get money. Shoot, look, if I could just get the knowledge out there, hey, I would do it. However, I am a businesswoman, so of course I'm going to sell it. I had a huge sale for my book for $1 for the ebook on Barnes & Noble as well as Google Play. I made a lot of sales with that, and right now it is on Amazon. It's still on Barnes & Noble. You can get on Google Play, Goodreads. It's out there for you guys. This is knowledge, and I wanted to use my book, Hello, My Name is Single, for all the single ladies who are out there who just feel like they have to settle in their single. My book is more of a refresher for anyone woman who thinks she has to settle, because I'm here to tell you, you don't have to settle. And my book breaks down all the different kind of guys you should not be dating. It breaks down all the steps you should take for self-care, self-development, self-reliance while you're single, so you can be a more beneficial mate once you meet your husband. Now, next, my other title, communications coach. So I'm a mentor. I've been mentoring for several years, children and adults, and I'm also an author. We got that right. And so another thing is, my other title is I'm a communications coach. And what that means, let me tell you a little bit about me. I have a bachelor's degree in broadcast journalism with a minor in theater. I got that from University of Arkansas Little Rock. Hey, I see y'all watching. Thank you guys for following me. I got a lot of followers in Arkansas. And what I did back in college, I did an internship at Hot 96.5. That station, it's no more. So I did an internship there where I worked with Tony Seville and the Brad Show. So I worked behind the scenes there. And then after that, I was producer as well as had my own show on Radio Disney. Everybody know what Radio Disney is. So I did that. I did Twisters commercials for Arkansas. I did, like, when people would come in town, I did all kind of commercials. But most importantly, on my show, and I did that for over 2 years at Radio Disney. It was me by myself. I edited, produced, I ran everything. I did the interviews. It was like talk radio, and it aired every weekend for 2 years. So I did that show. So I know what it's like to communicate and enunciate and speak properly. And I think it is super important that more of us utilize those skills professionally, romantically, personally, and with our family. So that's a little bit about me. And lately, what I've been doing, I've been speaking at seminars here in St. Louis. I did one last year in Arkansas. I have one coming up. I'm throwing my first seminar here in St. Louis, February 8th. It's a Saturday. It's right before Valentine's Day, and it's right before Valentine's Day for a reason. So I will give you more information on that. And for those of you who are still concerned about why I deem myself a communications coach, well, I think like this. Communication runs the nation. If you don't have communication, what have you got? A bunch of mess, drama, and BS. And the three components of communication, in my opinion, are clarity, understanding, and awareness. When clarity, you need to get clear. When you talk about understanding, you need to comprehend what the conversation is about, what the other person is voicing to you. And when we talk about awareness, that is an abundance of things. Your body language, your delivery, your tone. Like, how are you delivering this message? How is the message being received? Are your arms crossed? Do you have a mean grill on your face? Like, those are the three most important components to communication. And when I talk about the courses that I mentioned a few months ago, yes, I will start these courses. There will be webinars, there will be videos, there will be setups to where I can teach you how to effectively communicate, whether you're trying to get a promotion, whether it is you're a single father speaking to your young daughter, whether you are a businesswoman trying to sell your business or trying to get a partnership, whatever it may be, I got you covered. I can teach you how to speak to children, to the elderly, whatever you need for me to do. And it's all about you being willing to listen and apply these lessons using clarity, understanding, and awareness. So there is more to come with that. All right. And lastly, why I started my social media. The reason why I started my social media, honestly, was for women and to uplift women who are like me, the underdogs. And right now, to be quite honest, when I started this page, in my pages years ago, we were desperate ladies, not all of us, but right now, we are in a generation of desperation. Hello, Tatiana. So it's just like, and this does not apply to all women, obviously, but so many women right now have low to no self-esteem. Women are letting social media set the standard, and men have the upper hand. Because too many women are taking whatever little bit of nothing that they can get, and they're just letting it be, and they're running with it, and we're gaining weight, and we're being stressed out, and we're not reaching our goals. We're not doing anything with our life because the man is at the center of our life versus God or whoever else you believe in. So I definitely call this generation the generation of desperation, and I need women to do better. And my purpose is to literally drag every low self-esteem having insecure, unfulfilled woman out of the pit of hopelessness by posting videos, by posting stats, by marketing my book in hopes to encourage you all to live a more fulfilling life, because it's not all about the generation of desperation with women. I speak to men too. Obviously, most of you are men that are watching. So speaking of men, let me know in the comments what you want to hear more of. What kind of insight can I give you? How do you want to communicate better, effectively with your children, with your wife, with your girlfriend, with your fiance? And all I know is, lastly, if I can save one girl from moving over to Thotlin Island, then I have done my job. If I can help influence one person to go after their purpose, then I have done my job. If I can teach one person how to enunciate, read a book, and learn a word daily and speak appropriately, then I have done my job. So there you have it. That's who B. Wiley is. That's who I am. That's who I be, child. So what else do you want to know about me? What else can I service you with? What other videos can I bring to you? More of my videos now will be more structured, more like driven toward a really solid point, because I do a lot of my videos out of the gym and just off the rip. However, I want to be more direct with you guys so you have a reason to come back here. So every Wednesday you'll be like, oh, she gonna have something to say. If it's about pop culture, if it's about Popeye's chicken, if it's about, which is ridiculous, if it's about love and hip hop, whatever, hey, I'm all out here and I don't discriminate. I'm just here to speak life. So here I am, guys. And there you have it. That's who I am. I'm at your service. So hit that email, askbwiley, BEEWILEY @gmail. If you want to email me, hit my inbox here. Social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, B. Wiley. Hit me up, comment below, share this video, ask me any questions. Let's grow this page even bigger. Then I think I'm about 2,400 here. A little over 1,000 Instagram, YouTube. My YouTube is growing surprisingly, because it just all of a sudden it just started growing. So I'm popping, I guess. Apparently so. Sorry guys, I'm B. Wiley. Thank you for watching. Make sure you get this book. I ain't writing this stuff for nothing. Everybody who done read it is just like, wow, thank you, Jesus. A woman who I was Ubering for yesterday, she bought it for her son. A group of senior citizen men who I was Ubering with yesterday bought all the copies I had in person. So I'm popping and these books is flying off the shelf. Get you one today. All right, guys. Talk to you later.